Hello everybody and welcome to this month's reset video. I'm so dedicated to making this video for you guys that I'm literally sitting in the hotel room floor filming this for you guys while Keegan goes and gets us dinner. Anyway, hi, hello, my name is Andy. If it's your first time here, I am a South African flight attendant, and on this channel I usually make videos about my life as a flight attendant. I'm a charter flight attendant to be specific, so I actually spend roughly 2/3 of the year outside of the country. I alternate and do 2 months in the country of Sudan and 1 month back home in Johannesburg, and right now I am in my month home. It's just been a lot of crazy catching up, lots of life changes which I'm excited to get into. I also make videos about my fitness journey and just general lifestyle vlogs, and I'm also throwing in these monthly reset videos. So if you enjoy this video, I hope that you'll give it a thumbs up. This is our March reset video. I'm going to try to get straight to the point because, like I said, I've got like a 20-minute window. Keegan's just gone to get us dinner. We just spent the weekend in Durban with my sister and my niece. We also got to hang out a bit with Keegan's family, but we're also going to stay with his mom and his sister over the next few days. But tonight is our last night in the hotel, so it's the last night I've got like some solo time to film this for you guys. So I wanted to get right into it and not waste a ton of everyone's time. I thought I'd start with my February reflections. I feel like I just have so much to be grateful for this month. As you guys probably know, it's my birthday month. I've been looking forward to this birthday for the longest time, but specifically I'm just so grateful for all of my friends, my family, and even you guys who helped me to celebrate my birthday. I was turning 30. All of the messages were amazing, all of the comments, phone calls that I got, all the people that showed up to my birthday party, all of that. I really feel so grateful, so loved. I'm also super grateful for Keegan for being my person, for being the sweetest thing under the sun. For anybody that did miss the news, Keegan did propose. We've got a ring, guys. We got a ring after 5 whole years. Oh my gosh, ask him what took him so long, because honestly I don't get it. I'm a catch. But anyway, I'm still gonna have maybe 1 or 2 other videos that go up after this one before I sit down and like actually tell you guys the whole proposal story and share like photos and stuff with you guys of that day. Yeah, we've received so much love and celebration. Our families are super excited, and it's gonna be really interesting. I think the next year or 2 of our lives trying to figure out how to bring together his Indian culture and my Zulu culture together to form this whole union, and in terms of like weddings and things like that, that's gonna be really something. I feel like my main accomplishments of the month of February were hosting my 30th birthday party. It was so much fun. That was the first birthday party I've ever like planned and put together and invited like my nearest and dearest to, and I had so much fun. Everybody looked great, the food was brilliant. We had it at the grill house in Rosebank, which is right next door to Katsy's, so it made it really easy for everyone to just like sit down, have dinner, have a nice conversation, and then go next door and dance the night away and then Uber home. A couple of people couldn't make it because they were sick, but that's okay. I really appreciate everybody else that was able to make it. I had a photo booth, which is just the best. Oh my gosh, that photo booth, guys, I can't recommend a photo booth enough. If you're having a birthday party, the memories that you get to make, like I'm still smiling every time I scroll through my phone and the folder with all of everyone's photos from the night. It was amazing. Another thing I accomplished this month was I was able to buy my niece her matric dance dress. My sister passed away about 3 years ago at this point, and she had a daughter. Well, she has 2 daughters. The one is like 26 now, but the other one is 19 and she's matriculating this year. So it's her matric dance coming up, which is like her senior prom basically. Ever since my sister passed away, I had already promised and started saving up to buy her matric dance dress. So we actually did all of that yesterday. That's why my sister and my baby niece were here in Durban with us. We went to the pavilion and we went all over the place. We walked so much. But I must say that the day was very successful. We found her a beautiful matric dance dress, lovely shoes and accessories, a handbag and jewelry and all that good stuff. So I am so excited that I was able to do that, not only for her but for my late sister Italy. Challenges of February of this month. I've got to say I need to focus more when I'm home. I have a really tough time focusing on being consistent with everything that I'm able to stick to while I'm in Sudan, just because of like I literally have 4 weeks when I'm home, and I have to stick everything into that 4 weeks. Like seeing my family, seeing Keegan's family, traveling, seeing my best friends, having time to catch up with everyone. This month specifically, having my birthday party, traveling so much and stuff. It's just, it was difficult to stick to certain things. So I need to try to just like, maybe focusing is a bad word, maybe just figuring out a good middle ground, because I give myself the grace of knowing that, like, listen, you're only here for a set amount of time. I'm not gonna stick to working out every other day while I'm at Keegan's mother's house, you know, but at the same time, like, as long as I do get some movement in, I'm pretty happy. So kind of trying to figure out a middle ground of that is something that I would like to be better at. Today is the 26th of February, and right now my YouTube subscribers 3,301. Literally 3,301. I think I got like 50 more subscribers this month, which is for me kind of average, kind of typical. Every month I grow by about 50 subscribers. This year my goal is to reach 5,000 subscribers on YouTube, but I do feel like the last couple of weeks, of course, have been such social weeks for me. I've had a lot of trouble like getting a video uploaded and stuff, so it makes sense that my YouTube subscribership hasn't grown exponentially or anything like that, although I am still very, very grateful for the 50 people that have chosen to stick around and join the family. And then a book that I read this month I also wanted to chat about quickly. I read The Perfect Marriage. I've already finished that book. Like, how insane is that? I started this year saying that I want to read a little bit, and I know my goal for the entire year is 6 books, but I can't process how quickly I got through this book. And it is actually a really, really good book. I really enjoyed it, but I really enjoy those like crime and investigation type of shows on TV. I love to watch shows like The Mentalist, Criminal Minds, Bull, NCIS, those kind of shows. So this book is literally just the perfect type of book that goes with my love for those kind of shows, because it's even written in that very like matter-of-fact kind of way. It's pretty straightforward of a book, and it's an easy read. If you know anything about the book, it has to do with a murderer and like the solving of a specific murder, but I wasn't expecting the person who did it to be the person who did it. I gotta say, the way they wrote the book definitely had me thinking other people were the culprit. But yeah, I was very pleasantly surprised by the ending, and not necessarily a 10 out of 10, maybe like a 7 out of 10 recommend the book, but still a pretty good read, I've got to say. For my first book of the year, I'm happy with it. I also want to go through if I even met my goals for the month of February. I want to go through that because I feel like I did not do very well this month. Reading through my 10 pages of my cabin crew member manual each week, I did that while I was in Sudan, but obviously since I've been back in South Africa, I have not done it. So the first 2 weeks of the month I did do that each week. I did meet that goal each week, but the last 2 months I did not, which is kind of understandable. And then studying for more than an hour on non-flying days, again, that's something that I did while in Sudan, but I haven't been able to stick to since being home in South Africa. I wanted to set up and attend a meeting with an architect. That goal might not even happen at all anymore, that investment property goal. I do still want an investment property, but maybe not in Underberg, and maybe not this route where I build rental units. I still want them, but I don't think that that's going to be the first type of investment property that I decide to pursue. So that's a no-go right now. And then to practice Procreate for more than 30 minutes each week. Again, that's something that I did while in Sudan, but not here in South Africa, so I'm just going to say no. I wanted to post twice a week on YouTube. I have not been able to do that the last week or so. And then posting a short form video each week. I have just failed at this. I cannot believe how difficult it is for me to just sit down and post a freaking TikTok lately. I have all of the ideas. I literally have a running list of video ideas for it. I even have maybe 3 of them that are already filmed, already edited. I just need to post them and add like the text within TikTok or the YouTube shorts or the Instagram reels, but I just haven't gotten around to doing it. That's also a fail. I didn't meet any of those goals. For health and wellness, I wanted to catch up with at least one friend each week. I was able to do that. Also, I do feel like having my birthday party and having so many of my friends there was enough to kind of last me at least for the month of February. Consistent movement majority of the week. I'm gonna say that I did achieve this just because although I haven't been going to the gym or anything, I've been doing over 10,000 steps each day. Like, because I've just been so out and about, busy, like shopping with my sister or whatever the case has been, I've been moving. So I'm happy with that. Booking and going to all of my health checks when I'm in South Africa, I've done all of those. I wanted to limit eating out to twice a week. I don't think I stuck to that because since I've been home, I've barely cooked and eaten. We've just been so busy, it's been so social. It's not always like eating out at a restaurant. Sometimes it's literally just going to like Keegan's brother's house for dinner. So it's definitely not been a bad thing. I've enjoyed every single second of it. This weekend being with my sister in Umhlanga has been absolutely amazing, and we're in a hotel room, so obviously right now we can't cook our own food or anything. Although on Friday we did go to Keegan's mom's house so that she can make biryani, because my sister has been asking that since before she had my niece, and it was delicious and so worth it. We've been all over the place, so we have not stuck to that one. And drinking a liter of water a day, I haven't stuck to that one either. I've been drinking water whenever I can, but generally I've been drinking more coffee than anything. Personal, I wanted to have my 30th birthday party. I did that. Physical declutter, I think I got rid of about 3 items so far. I do still have another week at home when we do get back to Joburg, so I should be able to get through 10 items, but that will fall into the first week of March and not so much February. So for February, I wasn't able to complete that. I wanted to read for over an hour each week. I haven't been able to do that since being back in Joburg. So for the first half of the month, yes, I did do that goal, but for the second half, it's a no. Phone off an hour before bed. I actually think that I've done that because I'm just so tired lately. Like, I don't even need to remind myself of that. I just get into bed. I don't even look at my phone really. I actually try to catch up and stuff because I've been so terrible at responding to things that I try, and then I just like get over it and I just fall right asleep. I haven't had any issues falling asleep lately because I've just been so tired, and that was the ultimate point of having my phone off an hour before bed, was to help me sleep better. And then for financials, I met all of these mostly because I have automated my UNISA savings goal, so 1,000 Rand gets taken out of my account automatically at the beginning of every month, as well as in my tax-free savings account, and then the 500 Rand for big life events, which I think we're gonna have to increase. But yeah, I've also met that goal, so that's awesome. Oh, my leg is falling asleep here. Let me move. Okay, so for March, for my career goals, it's the exact same. I want to read through 10 pages of my manual each week, but that'll be when I'm back in Sudan. And then I do want to submit all of my first semester assignments days before the due dates, and I'm already doing well with that. I've already submitted one of my assignments, and my next one isn't due for a couple of weeks, so that one I should be able to get done either this week or within a few days of getting back to Joburg, but before I go back to Sudan. For business, I want to practice Procreate, so that goal is the exact same. Hopefully I'll be able to do that, at least for the weeks that I'm back in Sudan. I feel like a lot of these goals are for when I'm back in Sudan, because that's when I'm able to focus and have a set routine. Whereas while I'm back in Joburg, everything is just so all over the place, catching up, and just, you know, that I don't really get a chance to stick to these very much. So at least when I get back to Sudan, I want to be able to do these things. Also, again, with posting twice a week on YouTube and posting one short form video each week. For health and wellness, again, I still want to have a friend catch up session each week, which should be pretty easy to do. I want to move consistently. I want to limit eating out to twice a week, and I want to drink a liter of water a day. So those haven't changed really. For personal, the first thing I want to make sure I do is I want to respond to comments and texts within 5 hours, because I have been terrible at this, and I hate making people feel as though they are not important to me or that I don't have time for them. Like, I can't quickly send a text back, but I've been so busy lately and overwhelmed lately that I just haven't had a chance. Like, I will be able to respond to someone immediately if it's like because I'm going towards that person in that moment, or because I'm on my way to meet them and I have to quickly call them and say like, where are you? But if it's somebody texting me just saying, hey, how's it going, then it's a little bit more difficult for me to respond to that, you know, just because I just don't have a lot of spare do nothing time lately, at least not the last couple of weeks. So hopefully things will calm down soon and I'll be able to do more of that. And I feel like 5 hours is a fair amount of time. I'd also like to make sure I don't overpack for Sudan, because that's something I did last month. My baggage allowance was 3 checked-in bags of 23 kgs each, and I definitely used that up. I even took a freaking Christmas tree up to Sudan to make sure that we were gonna have as festive of a time as possible. I really just want to take the bare minimum of toiletries and my food with me when I go back. Alright, sorry about that. My battery just died, so I'll put in a spare one, but I wanted to quickly finish this off. My 500 Rand for big life events goal, I think I'm gonna have to change it. I think for now I'm just gonna double that and try to save 1,000 Rand this month, but also I think in the next you know what, I don't think I'm even gonna include any like wedding stuff in my reset videos. Of course I'm gonna have savings goals for the wedding and stuff like that, but I think I'll just do more of a wedding series, talking like very focused on different aspects of the wedding. I'll do like a series of videos on that, because our wedding is not going to look like other people's weddings. And I haven't even sat down to do my like we're engaged video, but I think I'll try to explain a little bit of like what our like wedding and goals and everything for that day or those days is gonna look like, and explain a little bit for those of you who might not be very familiar with like Zulu culture. Before I go, the one thing that I kept thinking and that I want to make a priority for next month is this little line I keep saying: you've had your fun, now focus and grind. So that is the mood we're moving into the month of March with. Thank you all so freaking much for clicking on this video and spending your last few moments with me. I appreciate you guys so much more than you'll ever know. Thank you also for all of the well wishes and the celebratory wishes on the engagement. I can't wait for you guys to hear the full story about how it happened. I am so excited to sit down and chat to you guys about it, which I will do as soon as I get back to Joburg, which will be in like 5 days time. So yeah, thank you again. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe if you'd like to stick around and join the family. I'll see you all in the very next video. Until then, please continue spreading good vibes and being kind. Bye guys.
You give me a sign, give me a sign, oh, give me a sign, baby, give me a sign.